Good day or evening, dear participants. In this second lecture of Module 3, we are going to focus on the processes of implementation. First of all, curriculum implementation should be understood from both the macro and micro perspectives. In the education delivery arena, national macro implementation can be distinguished from local micro implementation, in part by the differences in the institutional setting of national and local settings. For instance, national educational policy takes place in a loosely coupled setting in which many actors interact to determine who gets what, when, and how. In this setup, the curriculum policy passes through and is transmitted by successive levels of implementing organizations. The net result is that the effective power to determine an educational policy's outcome rests with local deliverers, schools. Within schools, the process of micro-implementation consists of mutual adaptation between local policy, adapted in response to the national policy, and local organizational characteristics. Stated differently, at the macro-level determination of curriculum dissemination strategies by ministry officials, and the provision of resources, material, financial, and human, among others, constitute the processes of implementation. Note also that systems of implementation differ from country to country. In some cases, once a curriculum has been designed, or once a curriculum policy has been agreed upon, it goes straight to the implementation stage at the school level. In other cases, the curriculum design stage is followed by a piloting stage to establish whether what has been planned is appropriate or not. This is normally followed by adjustments based on input from pilot school participants. Let us look at the models of curriculum implementation. Take note that several models have been advanced to structure and guide curriculum implementation processes. In this module, only 4 have been selected for illustrative purposes. This does not prevent a participant who is interested in studying other models from doing so. Originated by Rensis Likert and Chris Argyris, the systemic model explains curriculum implementation processes in terms of the systemic organization of interconnected actions of people and groups. The model of Fuller, developed in 1969, named the Concerns-Based Adoption Model, CBAM, analyses teachers' developmental concerns regarding an innovation and how, in the process of curriculum implementation, teachers respond to their respective concerns. Neil Gross's Organizational Resistance to Change, ORC, model underlines strategies for overcoming implementers' resistance to curriculum change. Fullen's Educational Change Model emphasizes the interaction of 4 groups of factors and their influence on educational change. These models provide teacher educators and teachers with a holistic understanding of the implementation processes by connecting mutually interacting variables. Analyzing the various models can equip participants with an intelligible stock of knowledge, insights, and appreciations, which enable them to develop theories of action and working implementation strategies relevant to different contexts. Let us look at the systems model. The systems model is an approach to curriculum implementation that views the process as a complex system of interrelated components. The components include the intended curriculum, the implemented curriculum, the attained curriculum, the assessed curriculum, and the supported curriculum. The model emphasizes the need for alignment and feedback among these components, as well as the influence of external factors such as context, resources, stakeholders, and policies. The systems model can help educators and teachers identify the gaps and challenges that may arise during curriculum implementation and evaluate the effectiveness and impact of the curriculum on student learning outcomes. Therefore, this model stresses the importance of systemic interconnected actions of people and groups, whereby the work of higher-level administrative or curriculum teams affects that of lower-level professional teams through overlapping linkages. The actions of linking people at various levels of the education system strongly influence the behaviors and attitudes of all participants in effectuating educational change. Educational change leaders adopting this model value the concept of organizational learning among teachers working in collaborative teams through single loops and double loops, a self-regulating error detection and correction mechanism. The activity for this model helps participants to gain a deeper and more comprehensive understanding of the roles of multi-level and organizational linkages, organizational learning, sound leadership, as well as implementation support to teachers as drivers of successful curriculum implementation. Let us discuss the Concerns-Based Adoption Model, CBAM. The Concerns-Based Adoption Model, CBAM, is a framework for understanding how teachers experience and cope with curriculum change. It assumes that teachers have different levels of concern and use different types of behaviors when they implement a new curriculum. The CBAM identifies 7 stages of concern: 1. Awareness, 2. Informational, 3. Personal, 4. Management, 4. Consequence, 5. Collaboration, and 6. Refocusing. These 7 stages of concern can be described as follows. 1. Awareness. At this stage, teachers have little or no knowledge about the new curriculum. They may be unaware of the need for change or the benefits of the new curriculum. They may also feel anxious or indifferent about the innovation. 2. Informational. At this stage, teachers want to learn more about the new curriculum. They seek factual information about its nature, purpose, and requirements. They may also compare it with their current practices and beliefs. They may have questions or doubts about the feasibility or suitability of the new curriculum. 3. Personal. At this stage, teachers focus on how the new curriculum will affect them personally. They may have concerns about their ability to implement it, their role and status as teachers, their commitment and motivation, and their potential gains or losses. They may also wonder how the change will affect their students, colleagues, and school environment. 4. Management. At this stage, teachers concentrate on the practical aspects of implementing the new curriculum. They may have concerns about the availability and adequacy of resources, time, training, and support. They may also face challenges in organizing, coordinating, and adjusting their teaching activities and routines. 5. Consequence. At this stage, teachers evaluate the impact of the new curriculum on their students' learning outcomes and behaviors. They may have concerns about the effectiveness, efficiency, and appropriateness of the new curriculum. They may also seek feedback and evidence to monitor and improve their instruction and student performance. 6. Collaboration. At this stage, teachers cooperate with other teachers and stakeholders to share experiences, ideas, and resources related to the new curriculum. They may have concerns about the level and quality of communication, cooperation, and coordination among different parties. They may also seek opportunities for professional development and networking. 7. Refocusing. At this stage, teachers explore ways to enhance and extend the use of the new curriculum. They may have concerns about the relevance, sustainability, and scalability of the new curriculum. They may also propose modifications, adaptations, or alternatives to the new curriculum based on their own needs and insights. In addition, the CBAM model had initially 6 levels, this is the old model, of use, but an additional 2 emerged, the last 2 levels. They are now 8 levels in the updated CBAM model. These levels are 1. Non-use, 2. Orientation, 3. Preparation, 4. Mechanical, 5. Routine, 6. Refinement, 7. Integration, and 8. Renewal. These 6 levels can be described as follows. 1. Non-use. At this level, teachers do not use the new curriculum at all. They may be unaware of it, resistant to it, or unable to access or implement it. They may also have problems or barriers that prevent them from using it. 2. Orientation. At this level, teachers acquire basic knowledge and skills related to the new curriculum. They may attend workshops, read manuals, or observe demonstrations. They may also form initial impressions and expectations about the new curriculum. 3. Preparation. At this level, teachers plan and prepare for using the new curriculum in their classrooms. They may design lesson plans, gather materials, or arrange facilities. They may also anticipate potential difficulties and solutions. 4. Mechanical. At this level, teachers use the new curriculum in a rigid and superficial way. They may follow prescribed procedures, rules, or scripts. They may also focus on technical issues rather than student learning. 5. Routine. At this level, teachers use the new curriculum in a consistent and comfortable way. They may integrate it with their existing practices, routines, and beliefs. They may also make minor adjustments and refinements based on their experience and feedback. 6. Refinement. At this level, teachers use the new curriculum in a flexible and creative way. They may adapt it to suit different contexts, students, and goals. They may also experiment with new strategies and methods to enhance student learning. 7. Integration. At this level, teachers use the new curriculum in collaboration with other teachers and stakeholders. They may coordinate their efforts, share their resources, and learn from each other. They may also contribute to the collective improvement and innovation of the new curriculum. 8. Renewal. At this level, teachers use the new curriculum as a basis for continuous learning and growth. They may evaluate their own practices, seek new information and ideas, and initiate change. They may also participate in research, advocacy, and leadership related to the new curriculum. The CBM can help curriculum developers and leaders assess the needs and progress of teachers and provide appropriate support and feedback. Therefore, in the CBM, teachers undergo effective and cognitive developmental growth as they learn about implementing a curriculum innovation in distinct stages of concern and levels of use of the innovation. Broadly speaking, teachers evolve from stages of concern about the self to those centered on how to carry out implementation tasks to concerns about the impact of the innovation on their students. For example, in the personal stage, a teacher wants to know how the change will affect him, her, personally in his/her job, and upon evolving to the management concern, one becomes preoccupied with strategies for organizing and managing the teaching of the innovation. In the consequent stage, a teacher focuses on the impact of the innovation on his/her students. School leaders adopting CBM assist teachers to progress through the developmental stages through providing continued teacher professional development programs where educators and teachers learn and work collaboratively. Let us reflect. We discussed two models. 1, the systems model, and 2, the CBAM model. Reflection. 1. Read the case study named Timor-Leste Systemic Approaches to Supporting Teachers' Skills, located at P2729. After reading, reflect on the following questions. 1. At the governmental level, what kind of assistance was offered towards the implementation of the new National Basic Education curriculum? 2. In what ways was the work of teachers in this innovation affected by that of higher-level administrators? Reflection 2. Read the case study, the concerns-based adoption model and strategic plan evaluation. Multiple methodologies to understand complex change, found at Eric Files' website. After reading the article, reflect on the following questions. 1. At what stages of concern had the majority of teachers in this case study reached? 2. What do you think educational change leaders could do to assist these teachers to progress to higher stages of concern? Take note, the case study documents are shared in this module. Reflect in writing on these 4 questions using the Gibbs Reflective Cycle Guide, which will be shared with you in this module. Compile your reflection in the e-journal available within the e-learning platform in use in this self-paced online course. Share your reflections with your colleagues at work, and also share them on the Community of Practice platform, which will be shared with you. In conclusion, this lecture highlighted the processes of curriculum implementation from both macro and micro perspectives. We have also explored 2 models of curriculum implementation, the systems model and the CBAM model. These models can help us understand the complexity and dynamics of curriculum change and the roles and challenges of different stakeholders. We have also reflected on some case studies that illustrate how these models can be applied in different contexts. In the next lecture, we will discuss the other model related to overcoming resistance to change, ORC. And later, we will discuss the factors that affect curriculum implementation and how to address them. If you have any questions or challenges, please use the discussion forum of Module 3 under Lecture 2 to pose questions and answer other participants' questions as well. Thank you for your attention.